My name is Victoria, and in this video I'm going to share some tips and some conclusions from our trip to Singapore, which we took in early September 2024, since we are living our expat life in Vietnam. So we started the trip from here, from Hanoi, and we were returning after 4 days. So this brings me to the first tip. Please check the visa requirements for your special case first, because this is a tricky rule saying that you don't need visa if you're traveling to the third country. About the waterfalls, we didn't visit it, but these waterfalls, they are located in the airport directly. So if your flight departs after 11 a.m. You can check it on the way back from Singapore. That's what I would recommend. So this attraction opens at 10 a.m. and it's located in another terminal, by another terminal I call it, because most flights depart from terminal 2. So if you want to visit the waterfall, plan some extra time to reach terminal 1, and there you need to walk a little bit. So I would say 40 minutes you need for sure, plus depends how long you want to stay there. The first attraction in Singapore, and the most visited one, is Gardens by the Bay. We took taxis everywhere since we stayed in Chinatown and it's pretty central, and I was pregnant, which is I am still now. So we prioritized our comfort. As for the taxi price, I wouldn't say that it's cheap or expensive. It's just like a normal price for a big city taxi. And a tip for visiting Gardens by the Bay is to buy tickets online via the official website, either right there or you can even buy it earlier. The tickets are sent immediately to your email. So here, as you can see, these are the gardens, and the air conditioning working pretty much good everywhere. The space is huge, but it's not hot at all. There are several attractions to explore in the gardens, so you can choose which ones suit your best. Another tip for this place is that it's beautiful both during the day and in the evening, so if you have enough time, consider visiting it twice or just stay from daylight through sunset, because the vibe changes completely. At 7:45 p.m. they have this light show. This is really worth staying for. It's a great light and music performance all together. Amazing. Here we are. It's a kind of observation deck on the top of one of the trees in the gardens. So later I will tell you about the restaurants on top of this hotel. And here, that was a fire somewhere in the city, but not a big deal. They fixed it. Right after visiting the gardens, you can cool down in the nearby mall. It's located next to the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, and there is a bridge leading to it. Even if you are not planning to shop, this mall is a perfect spot for a pit stop. There is a lovely indoor river on the ground floor, and plenty of cafes to enjoy afternoon tea or snack. Next, let's talk about dining options. So we were in the mood for some special date nights dinners, so we tried the best restaurants on the rooftop of Marina Bay Sands Hotel. On this side, there is a C'est La Vie restaurant without an access to the infinity pool. And the restaurant with the access to the pool, it's on the other side of the building. It's an Italian one. The only disadvantage of this place I see is that there is an observation deck right around the restaurant, and there are a lot of tourists. You cannot enjoy the view. So here, as you can see, the view is much better. Nobody is walking around the restaurant. This is an Italian one, and here is the view to the city, and you can even go outside to enjoy a more natural view. Here is another side of the restaurant, and it's facing the gardens. The view is amazing as well. Another spot is a national museum and national gallery. We really enjoyed the museum because it gave us the chance to learn a lot about Singapore's history, so I definitely recommend it. And here is the great place to as well enjoy the city view. It's a garden which is located on top of the building, CapitaSprings, and there is a tricky thing with the tickets. You can kind of get it for free, but you have to book really much beforehand, and we didn't manage, so we paid, if I'm not mistaken, back then it was 10 Singaporean dollars per person. What a view. This is nice. So, one restaurant and second restaurant. Finally, you can visit the Merlion Park, one of the most iconic sites in Singapore. As you can see, there are a lot of cafes to enjoy. There is even a beer. I mean, the good quality beer, but extremely special price. And the view to this hotel from another side of the lake. That's basically it. There are also other places to visit, especially if you're with kids, like the zoo or water world, but those weren't on our list. And in conclusion, I'd like to say that Singapore is a city worth visiting once, and 3 days is more than enough to enjoy a relaxed city vacation. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button if you found something useful for yourself. Bye bye.